The world's most dangerous transport operations that you need to see Part 2. Whether you hoist or haul them, massive structures leave marks wherever they're brought. In today's video, you'll get the visual delight of the world's most amazing but equally dangerous transport operations. So, press thumbs up, enjoy, and watch until the end. Let's start this video by showcasing an impressive transportation system that transports airplane parts for Boeing. The distance from the Boeing fabrication facility to the factory in Everett is about 70 miles. The steer car, a unique carrier system, plays the most significant role. The steer car doesn't have brakes. It follows the truck and can swivel, which helps when taking right turns. Boeing dispatches parts of the Boeing 777, 767, and 747 multiple times daily. Sometimes they transport as long as 100-foot-long wings of planes with this system. Watch EQUINOR, a global energy company, is busy constructing solid concrete substructures for the HYWIND TAMPEN project. It's the world's first floating wind farm for powering offshore oil and gas installations. The concrete foundations are built in two stages, on dry ground and in water. These substructures serve as the foundation for the floating wind tower. All substructures contain ballast tanks that can be filled with water or air to modify the buoyancy and draft of the platform. Now, you'll see how self-propelled modular trailers roll off a giant ship in water. The ship was 590 feet long, 52 feet high, and 88 feet wide. It had to be moved over 546 yards from a floating dock to the shipyard in Turkey. HAREKET completed this mission by loading this 10,350-ton heavy ship on 317-axle SPMTs and hydraulic modular trailers powered by 12 power pack units. The hoist of the world's largest and heaviest reactor pressure vessel will leave you in awe. China lifted and installed it successfully for the Shandong Shidao Bay nuclear power plant. The reactor vessel was 610 tons in weight and as tall as 82 feet high. The ZCG 3200 NP crane was used for this task, and it completed the job in just 7 hours. Take a cursory view of how FELBERMAYR successfully installed 240 wind turbines across Europe. Of the 240 wind farms, this company installed 80 in Austria while dealing with complex logistical hurdles. For example, the various components of the wind farms come from different countries, so they had to strategize to ensure timely delivery to each installation site. Similarly, this job required the timely deployment of lifting equipment. Due to the bridge closure, they once had to swap everything from trucks to ships, which made things more difficult. Up to 50 vehicles were involved in transporting turbine components. 40 trucks were used to bring in large cranes, and around 30 assistants were required for loading and unloading, pre-assembly, and lifting the wind wings. Watch this colossal refinery unit unload on a trailer. HAREKET has been transporting 683 units for a refinery in Turkey. They were 10 tons and 1,088 tons in different sizes and shapes. From the Petchem port, the ship crane directly loaded each unit on the trailers. Smaller structures were moved using a truck and trailer, while larger refinery units were transported with SPMTs. With such heavy loads, the crew proceeds at a walking speed. Transport workers keep an eye on each and every side of the load. Special care is taken while taking turns. Multiple SPMTs can be controlled with a single remote controller. Thus, it's handed only to an expert, usually the crew in charge. Check out this 290-foot-long carrier. This is the double-drop 16-line K-Mag, which is carrying a 461-ton heavy transformer. BEYEL Brothers, a US-based transport company, transported it from Buntle, Florida to Mims, Florida. They placed the load in the middle of the perimeter deck for a reason. It holds the load at a minimal height from the ground, so it can be easily transported under bridges. In the escort of police cars and under the supervision of 20 crew members, it successfully completed its journey. Let's lift something heavy, like this mesmerizing structure. It was 98 feet long, 20 feet in diameter, and weighed up to 120 tons. Thanks to its cylindrical, round shape, you will not dare hoist it from one side. So, they decided to rope it on both sides and lift it with 2 cranes. INTECSA Industrial specializes in turnkey projects, which involve constructing such structures for various industries and shipping them. Ships spend their entire lives in water but are constructed on land. It is arduous to haul such a big ship into the water. This one is 407 feet long, 115 feet high, and 6,200 tons in weight. To move such a giant ship to the floating dock, the Turkish transport company HAREKET used a whopping 200 heavy-duty axle lines with a grand total of 1,600 wheels. It was successfully moved to a distance of 820 feet to a floating dock at the Tersan shipyard. Watch how the FELBERMAYR transports a 476 static generator. This transport company owns a load port in Austria integrated with road, rail, and water routes. The generator was brought to the FELBERMAYR load port via a vessel. A gantry crane with a load-bearing capacity of 400 tons was waiting there to take it from the barge to the railway lines. FELBERMAYR has purpose-built rail transport systems for such missions. They used a 32-axle Schmal wagon to give it a rail trip from Austria to Poland. Check out this massive crane. The Zoomlion ZZG 9800W can lift up to 800 tons. In October 2020, it was delivered to Solar, a Turkish heavy lifting company. It has been used for different projects, such as lifting for wind power and petrochemical purposes. The crane can reach a maximum height of 511 feet with its modular ultra-wide double boom. It can adapt to various work environments and is highly efficient and safe. In this clip, you'll see the transportation of a 14-ton, 85-foot-long natural gas surge tank vessel. MAXIM Crane Works, a top US transport company, unloaded it from a barge onto a heavy-haul trailer. The lift required 2 cranes, a 500-ton Liebherr crane and a 450-ton Grove crane. The Liebherr crane was set up first to take off the roof of the barge. Then both cranes hoisted the tank vessel together. The lift went smoothly and as planned, thanks to the expertise and experience of the MAXIM crew. In 2022, the Algerian Highway Agency was tasked with lifting a massive bridge on a highway in Algeria. This task was given to the SARENS Algerie. The bridge had 5 columns of varying heights and weighed 35 tons. SARENS utilized a 260-ton crawler crane with a simple boom configuration. The challenge was to complete it in less than 24 hours. Installing lifting cables and accessories for each column was the initial step. To initiate the hoisting operation, the crane operator rotated the crane 180 degrees to the bridge's ultimate position. The client's installation team collaborated to deftly and precisely install the columns. All 5 columns were elevated and installed one by one. Natas Global is a transportation company based in Turkey. In 2021, this company built and shipped a large ship loader from Haydarpasa port in Turkey to Russia. The challenge was to get all the components simultaneously from 3 factories in different locations. Transporting such a large crew by road calls for meticulous preparation, prompt permission from authorities, and tight coordination among team members. The Haydarpasa site area was rented to assemble the ship loader. It was then lifted and loaded onto the ship using a crane. Have you ever witnessed a crane hoisting a 2,100-ton object sky high? Mamouet, the renowned transportation company, pulled off quite a feat with its mighty PTC-210DS ring crane. The upgraded version of this behemoth crane can now hoist a staggering 3,200 tons. They loaded up 14 wind turbine foundation jackets onto barges. Each foundation jacket weighed around 1,800 to 2,100 tons and was 321 feet tall. The SBMTs that snagged those foundation jackets at the port could handle the job, but using a crane for loading has fewer limitations concerning tidal and wind problems. The ring crane outperformed SBMTs by moving not 1 but 2 foundation jackets in each shift. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content like this. And remember to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay tuned for more amazing tools and construction equipment that will leave you in awe. Thanks for watching.